Those walls up on the left there, that's it. I think this is it here. I'm not sure where to park at all here. This, I think this is it. Giles Street, here we are. Yeah. Walls. Oh yeah. That's it.
Just turn around then.
Aye, just here, that's fine for us. Are you a big fan of whiskey?
Yeah, I like malt.
We don't put any whiskey off the blend because it's such a big meal on its own.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I'm pouring this one just now actually, because the colour is very different from the first one.
Oh, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Just like a cognac.
My friends. Perhaps I will get converted tonight.
Perhaps, you never know.
Sorry.
If you take a small sip without
Highlander
water,
Western.
and then we have...
This area, and when you drop it into, you know, a liquid, depending on whether there's a...
That's what I'm just going to tell you about actually.
Dr. Murray, you're not supposed to break the...
Bells, you...
Might somebody just take some young whiskey and add a little shot of sherry?
No, because the sherry has been matured in the cask as well, it's actually penetrated the cask and penetrated the wood. So if you could take a young whiskey and you could add, maybe, as you say, add sherry to it, but it's not going to taste anything like
Not the same effect.
So it's
as
very...
maturing. Although maturation
cheat,
is
it's
something
obvious.
that lots of scientists and lots of people
Yeah,
use.
but how big is the normal thing for...
Now the normal thing, this is actually the...
I can
these
imagine
are
it.
actually the tallest stills in Scotland. These ones are probably, I think they're about the height of this roof. Probably, I've been in actually, they're probably maybe slightly taller because they have a very long neck. But these are the tallest stills in Scotland at Glenmorangie. Now,
Like-
every distillery in Scotland, there's now about 80 still in production. Every distillery in Scotland has its own specific shape of still. There's no two the same in Scotland.
Handmade.
Yeah, they are all handmade. Now when we go to replace the still, we normally replace not the whole still. The bit that wears down the most is this neck, because the spirit is running very quickly over here. On this side there would normally be a condenser, it's copper, and it has a coil inside with cold water running through. And that condenses, this is a steam of alcohol coming over, and then it condenses back into a clear liquid on this side. But this is the part that we have to replace probably every year just about. And when we replace this, we actually knock dents into it exactly the same, in exactly the same places as they have been since many, many years. Just to make it exactly the same, because we don't want to take any risks with changing anything at all, because the whiskey is so good. You know. But also, they think that the way that the whiskey runs over these dents can affect the flavour of the whiskey as well.
So you don't experiment with,
They don't.
Add a
That's
dent
one
here,
thing that
take
you'll
away
find
a dent
distillers
there.
never do, especially with
change.
stills, is they never experiment. They never change their shape at all. In actual fact, I worked at a distillery that had been built in 1819, and when we built our new distillery in 1968, we made stills that were exactly the same as the old ones, and they looked really, really dreadful in the new distillery because they had huge dents knocked
Huge
into
what?
them.
Sorry.
Huge knocks, big big dents, and they looked really, really bad. Although it was a new distillery at the time, they're still like that now. They copied the dents, and that's how important. They believed that in 1819 they got it right, so it's not broken, so I fix it.
Now, when they go from a malt like 106.15 to Cardew in a bottle, the Cardew is not 56.5%.
No, it's not.
What else is in it? Just Just water?
What the distillers do is they take the whiskey, they take maybe, say, 100 casks of Cardew, and it will be at 56% by volume. Now, the reason that they're going to reduce the strength down is because VAT is added according to strength of whiskey. So,
Yep, I understand.
below 40%. They can go anything way up over that. What they do to get the strength down in the whiskey is they add distilled water. Now, ideally, what they would like to do is at every distillery in Scotland, they would all like to have their own bottling hall where they can add the
Mr. Lord.
22, which now is 26 years old, and I believe it.
So this is the secret blend.
Right.
It's right here.
I know, I'm sorry. I've only done tasting notes for 4 because I thought we were going to do 4, but then we had more time, so we're getting an extra one this evening. This whiskey spent 16 years in a bourbon cask, just a standard bourbon cask, and then we finished it for 2 years in a port cask. So I haven't actually tasted this myself, but I will be joining you this evening and tasting this one.
Chairman, have you memorized these?
So all Scotch whiskeys are aged in these casks that originally had bourbon.
We do well tomorrow.
Which really, you could really detect.
Scotland starts out against Brazil.
Yeah.
Scotland against Brazil tomorrow.
Where?
In Paris.
In Paris.
Paris too?
Yep. In the World Cup.
What a start.
And it's,
What a start.
and it's
Five.
the big opening ceremony.
5 o'clock?
I think you're going to see it.
No, I guess I heard
I'm going to watch the
If your
game.
plane takes off,
Edinburgh
but it's in
Oh,
America.
I-
Edinburgh,
with a
yeah.
Scottish.
Oh, that'll be good.
it depends. Well, John, depends on the pilot. Depends on the pilot.
It'll be
There are
really,
rules and-
you will be amazed.
Yeah.
The atmosphere
atmosphere
watching the
brilliant.
watching the football.
Yeah.
Even in a
Yeah, someone told me that we have to feeling the
Feel it.
real
Yes.
atmosphere in Scotland.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's really, really good.
Really,
It's
Scott?
like when there's big rugby matches on as well. It's
Yeah.
atmospheres for brilliant. Oh, really? Most enthusiastic.
we would.
So you-
Doesn't go well when you add water.
I don't know if anyone said anything about one actually, but we need
That's
to start
fine.
tasting just
Yeah,
afterwards
that's
as well. So we've got this 10 grams to come out of this. So.
I think I might join this as well, but not tonight. He likes malt cigars.
You like that card too?
But it turns out that he embarrassed him.
30 years old. Had a long time in the cast.
This is what you need. You can buy you with you put your whiskey in there.
What did you go for?
Right.
Because every once in a while, my wife when the guys got him too late, I believe, when I was
Yeah, one each.
Oh, she? All right.